Hey there guys, so I'm back with another Power Ranger related video, and this time I will be doing a follow-up to a video that I did like late last year, which was my top 10 main villains of Power Rangers. And this time I will be doing my top 10 generals or second in commands, because over the past 25 years we had some really layered generals. We had some betrayal ones, loyal ones that we wish were actually the main villain to the series. If you want to check out more Power Ranger related videos of mine, I'll put a playlist down below, but let's get started with number 10. Starting with number 10, it's probably the most controversial one on this list, and that's Elgar from Turbo. I know what you're thinking, Elgar's one of the worst villains in Power Rangers. I can't really argue with that, but he's one of the most memorable ones from the Zordon era if you think about it. Turbo was more of a slapstick comedic series, and he fitted into that series nicely. And even though In Space was much more serious after, I think how they handled Elgar was nicely. They didn't use him too much compared to Turbo. They just handled him in the right way, and I just think he made Turbo sometimes more enjoyable. Number 9 is Deviant from Lost Galaxy. Now, he never really cared about destroying the Power Rangers. He just wanted power and control. His plans were strategic, really. I mean, he would suck up to everyone to a point where he can overthrow Scorpius and Chikina. Every time he would fail, he was still a step closer for completing his goals. Number 8 is Filmax. Now, he edges Deviant slightly because he was never really a bad guy to begin with. He was more of a tactical advisor, and also he helped with Chikina's character arc. His main highlight was Journey's End, disagreeing with Chikina's moves like using the Stingwingers as suicide bombers, finding out this isn't really right. He may died in the end, but still he won out. And number 7 is Prince Gasket from Zeo. Now, I don't think King Mondo should have came back because Prince Gasket accomplished so much before he ran away. He was never mad when he failed, and he ran the Machine Empire more seriously. Like when the Rangers were distracted with the Singer spell, he would just invade the whole city at once. Plus, he brainwashed Tommy, leading the Rangers in such a difficult position. And number 6 is Goldar. Now, I'm only considering season 1 and halfway through season 2 because after that he became more of a comic relief character that really ruined it. But he was the most resourceful henchman to Rita, and every time they failed, it wasn't really his fault. He never feared the Rangers, he liked to toy with them, and he had some really great moments like the green candle idea, or when he got the Rangers power coins and the Dragon Dagger. That was his main highlights. Number 5 is Diabolical from Lightspeed Rescue. Now, he should have been the main villain. The things he did in the series, like kidnapping a kid, brainwashing him, then years later using him to destroy the Rangers, he accomplished so much. I mean, he would learn from his failures to come up with new plans and ideas, and he would take responsibility to his failures because he would try and redeem himself by taking on the Rangers head on. I liked how the other generals preferred him over Queen Banshira. Then later on the series, when he was destroyed, he was resurrected later. Number 4 is Korag. Now, he should have been the main... Number 4 is Korag. Now, he was one of the main highlights from Mystic Force, and he should have been the main villain rather than that master bullshit, really. The design and the personality was a breath of fresh air. He learned from his failures, also learning about the Rangers. Sometimes he would actually cripple their abilities and confidence. Some of the stunt and fight choreography involving Korag during the series is really great. I think Mystic Force does have some great stunt work. Number 3 is Thrax from Time Force. Probably the most darkest origin story to any villain in Power Rangers. I mean, he was this brilliant scientist who respected humans and mutants the same. He aided Ransik, and after that, Ransik decides to kill him in cold blood. And after the explosion, he becomes a robot, really. I mean, he had to work his way up to Ransik, really. And even though the others were mistreating him, his main target was Ransik, not the Rangers. He was driven by revenge, and at times he put Ransik in really tough decisions. Number 2 is Ecliptor from In Space. Yes, he was a bad guy, but he was loyal. He would always stand by Astronomer's side and do anything to protect her, including asking the Rangers for help. They always had that father and daughter relationship. Even when Astronomer turned good, Ecliptor was always by her side. And I didn't understand why he didn't get a second chance during Zordon's wave and Rita instead did. Number 1 is Tanya 7. The fact that she was human but she wanted to destroy her own planet, and she always had that unnerving subtleties to her. Every time she whistles for an attack, the mechanical arm that she can detach. Even though the long lost brother and sister plot has been done before in Power Rangers, I would say this is better handled because it's more focused, and Dylan and Tanya Seven were both corrupted. Thank you so much for watching this video, guys. Go like, comment, subscribe. Let me know, what are your favourite Power Rangers second in command, generals, whatever, villains, that kind of stuff. Go check out my Facebook, my Twitter and my Instagram page. You guys are awesome. I got your back.